In our last conversation, we did something very important. We helped you begin to understand your value. You started seeing that you're not empty. You're not without something to offer. You simply needed clarity. But today, we take the next step because let me tell you something very honestly. Understanding your value is important, but it is not enough. If you cannot communicate that value clearly, you will still be ignored. You will attend interviews and miss opportunities. You will meet people and they won't remember you. You will have ideas and they will go unheard. Not because you're not good, but because you're not expressing it well. So, today I want us to talk like two people sitting together and fix all that. We're going to be doing this under different segments. For segment 1, we'll talk about why communication changes everything. Let's start from here. Communication is not just speaking English. Communication is how you make people understand your value. Think about this. Two people have the same skill. One says, I can do small things online. The other says, I help businesses grow their online presence by creating engaging content. Same skill, different communication, and because of that, different opportunities. So, the question is not if you have value. The real question is, can people understand your value when you speak? Because in the real world, clarity attracts opportunity, while confusion pushes it away. Let's quickly address what we have under segment 2, and it is why many people struggle to express themselves. Now, let's be real here. Why do people struggle with this? First, it is lack of clarity. If you are not clear within, you cannot be clear outwardly. 2 is fear of judgment. You start thinking, what if I say it wrongly? What if they think I am not good enough? And then you shrink. Another one is informal or unstructured communication habits. Many people are used to casual talking, vague explanations, or clear expressions. So, when it matters, they struggle. Another point is past experiences. Maybe you tried speaking before and someone ignored you. Maybe you tried speaking before and someone corrected you harshly. Now you hold back. But listen carefully. Communication is not talent, it is a skill. And that means it can be learned. Let's quickly move to discuss what we have under segment 3, and it is the simple structure that changes everything. Now, this is where your life begins to change, because I'm going to give you a simple structure, and if you practice it, you will never struggle to introduce yourself again. The structure comes under the value communication formula. It goes like, I help dash to achieve dash by dash. Let's break this down slowly. You have something like who you help. You need to mention who you help, and in doing that, you need to be very, very specific. You cannot say, I help people. Instead, you should say, I help students. I help small businesses. I help organizations. Just mention them. The next there in the formula is, what do you help them to achieve? You need to also mention what you help these people or this individual to achieve. What result do you bring? Is it better understanding? Is it more visibility? Is it organized work or improved performance? You also need to state how you do it. What skills are you using in carrying out all of this? Is it teaching? Is it writing? Is it designing or managing? What skill do you really use? Real examples is, instead of saying, I teach English, you need to say, I help students improve their writing skills by simplifying complex language concepts. Instead of saying, I know social media, you could say, I help small businesses attract customers by managing and creating engaging social media content. Now you sound clear, structured, and professional. Now we are on segment 4, and here we need to briefly discuss how to speak with confidence. Let's go deeper, because communication is not just what you say, it is how you say it. And in trying to do this, you have few steps that you need to practice. In communicating, you need to slow down. That is the first step. You need to slow down because confidence is not speed. Speak calmly, not hurriedly. You also need to be clear, not complex. Don't try to impress. Just try to be understood. You need to practice daily. This is the third point now. You need to practice daily. Talk to yourself. Record yourself. Listen and improve. The fourth point there is you need to use simple and direct language. Don't say something like, I engage in multifaceted digital strategies. Say, I help businesses grow online. The fifth point is maintaining of your presence. You need to make use of your eye contact, calm tone, composed posture. All this communicates confidence even before you speak. So, let's move to segment 5. This is where you must communicate your value. Yes, we're discussing here under this segment where you must communicate your value. Now let's make it practical. Where exactly should you use this? First, interviews. This is your moment. Don't waste it with vague answers. Second, networking conversation. Networking conversations. When someone asks, what do you do? That is your opportunity. Say it like you mean it. The third point there is online presence, like through your WhatsApp, group, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all that. They are speaking for you even when you're silent. The fourth point is everyday conversations. Sometimes opportunities come casually. Just be ready always. Then under segment 6, let's talk about building consistency. Now listen, you won't become perfect in one day, just know this. But you will improve if you stay consistent. And for this, I advise that you speak daily, refine your message, learn from feedback, keep showing up, because confidence is built through repetition. You are no longer the person who is unsure. You are becoming someone who understands, And now, someone who can express clearly. But there is one more important step, because even when you understand your value and communicate it clearly, if you're not in the right places, opportunities may still not reach you. So, in the next episode, we will talk about how to position yourself where opportunities can find you, because visibility matters. Stay with me. We're building you into someone the world cannot overlook. Thank you.